So tonight's call is what do I do next? And it's on list building. And my name's Floren. And this is a no-pitch webinar. I'm not going to sell you anything. There's nothing at the end to pitch you. So why don't you stay tuned, grab a notepad, grab a pen, take some notes. This is going to be a very content-filled presentation. In fact, I want you to stay until the end because I'm going to do a live squeeze page critique of someone's page on the call, and I'm also going to open up the line for questions and answers. I want to thank you for investing in my How to Build Your First List program. Because of you, we became the #1 selling product on Warrior Plus. We sold over 1,000 copies. We became WSO of the day. We also became Product of the Week. And I want to share a little bit of a backstory about me. I've been marketing online since I was 13. I started back in 1999. There was a program called All Advantage, and they put a little banner ad on the bottom of your computer, and you got 50 cents an hour for every hour you were online, and then 10 cents an hour for everyone you referred down like 5 levels. So I went and signed up some college kids and got them, because I knew they'd be on their computers all the time, I got them to install the software on their computer, and that's how I started making my first money online. Actually, my first money period. I've never had a job. I didn't go to school. I've never applied for anything, so haven't even really written a resume. So it's pretty cool what internet marketing has done for me. But really, I struggled for years. From 1999 until 2006, I didn't understand the concept of list building. I didn't see why anyone would do that. I didn't do any of that. So I'd done different things and I had various levels of success, but it wasn't until I did list building that things really changed. So that's what tonight's call is about. I'm really going to focus on list building because I feel it is the #1 most reliable and profitable way to get online. Plus, it's a lot easier to do. Now, I've spoken at seminars all over the world, including the US, Canada, England, New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, and Hong Kong on this topic. So I've spoken to audiences of thousands of people, thousands of entrepreneurs, and helped them achieve their dreams by following my list building methods. So I want you to stay tuned. I do apologize. I do have a cold today. So if I do cough, please forgive me. But my son just started kindergarten, and he's learning how to share everything, I guess, and I got his cold today. So I've got a leaderboard here. These are things I just want to show some proof that I do make money online. And here's a leaderboard where I promoted a product from Onyx Singal, who's another big marketer, and here I placed second in their contest. And there's some real big names here, like Mind Movies, Brian and Bob Proctor, Sonia Riccati, and Vic Johnson. They're more self-improvement people, but here I won $1,000 or a MacBook Air. Here's another one where I won another $1,000 or a MacBook Air, and a whole bunch of other big names there. Most of them are in the self-improvement niche. Here's another leaderboard. Now, here's some names that you've probably heard of that I competed against: Andy Jenkins, Mike Filsame, Eben Pagan, and obviously myself. And I took third place in this one. I won this one yesterday, so I got $500 as a bonus for what I did for this one. And actually, I just got another email from Ryan Dice today where I'm in second place on another contest of his. I've got Jeff Walker's in front of me, and Mike Filsame and Andy Jenkins are just behind me. And there's a few other names that you'd recognize on there, like Early to Rise, and that's the Jeff Johnson, and a few other really big marketers. So it's really kind of a who's who of marketers that's competing on this contest, and I'm really flattered and humbled to even be able to compete at their level. So it's really awesome what you can do with online marketing, and a lot of this has been through list building methods of my own. So here's some proof of a payment I received a few days ago. I got $5,557. Just from promoting one program, and I sent some emails out about it. So I think that's pretty cool. So here's some list growth from just one of my lists on one of my autoresponders. I have autoresponders. I have Aweber and GetResponse, and I've got my own server that can send out emails. And this is just one of my GetResponse accounts. And so yesterday, one of my lists in my account grew by 423 subscribers, and today that same list grew by 436 subscribers so far, and we still have a few hours left in the day, so maybe it'll top 500. That's pretty cool. Now I want to walk through and show you a few of my squeeze pages so you just get some ideas about what a squeeze page looks like. I'm also going to share with you the software tool that I use. It's really affordable for this. It's called Funnel Kit, and I think it's $10 or $20 or so to get, and it makes pages that look like this. I mean, this is really professional looking, I think, and they convert quite well. A lot of these pages do anywhere between upper 20s and low 60% conversion. So let's say one of them is doing 50%. That means 50 people out of 100 people who visit the site will sign up. So I think that's pretty cool. So here's a page where I talk about a home-based business opportunity, and they can make $10 to $28 per hour from home. And I think a lot of people would like to do that, so that's why we did a headline like that. And we also mention the city name that they're in or near, and currently it's available in Waseca, which is a town really close to me, and people can enter in their name or enter in their email and get the information on it. So I think it's really cool. That thing where we mention the name of the town, that is automatically done, and that Funnel Kit program will automatically figure that out based on where the computer is located. So it can figure out, there's a thing called an Internet Protocol address, and it's basically the address of your computer on the internet, and it shows websites and things where you are located in the world. And so it can make a pretty good guess based off of your internet provider where a visitor on a website is based. So I think that's really cool. Now here's another one where we have people kind of just raising up their hands, and they quit their day jobs and they started working from home. So another one kind of aimed at the BizOp niche. So I'm just kind of giving you a few ideas here. Here's another one where I'm talking about how they could make $5 every 10 minutes without any previous experience. And this one converts really well. A lot of people want to sign up for that one. Now personally, I think it's a little hypey, but I do that, so it's not it's not false advertising for me to say that, but it's pretty interesting how many people actually want to sign up and do that. So it's pretty cool. Here's another one where I have a picture of a guy kind of throwing his son up in the air, and they're at a beach. And so we're talking about how they can spend more time with your kids by working from home, and this one also gets really good conversion rates. Here's one where we do a map, and this is also that geo-targeting feature, and it put a map behind the squeeze page that automatically would do it. So if, let's say you lived in New York City, you'd have a map of New York City. If you lived in London, there'd be a map of London. So it's really cool what this software can do, and that's all built in. Now here's another map one where it's talking about systems available in your area. It talks about the town, shows the map again. Here's one where we got a pretty model at a beach, and talking about how they can work from the beach, and that's something that appeals to a lot of people, especially in the internet marketing, make money online niche. Here's one where we got someone sitting at a desk. They got their Coke, and they got some paperwork, and their phone and a computer, and they're just got a wonderful view, talking about working from the beach again, because that's another ideal lifestyle thing that a lot of people want. Here's another map example. Here's one where it's just kind of like planks of wood to kind of show that you could do just about any image behind it and you can get conversions. It's just, for some reason, these types of pages tend to convert well. Here's one where we got $100 bills and talking about a VIP pass that they can get. All they have to do is enter in their email address and they can get their pass. Here's some step-by-step instructions on how to earn over $1,000 in 30 days. More $100 bills, just a slight variation. Here's some free training, another free training one where it's $5 every 10 minutes. It's just a different design. Here's one where we're talking about some positions available in their area, and they can start working from home as soon as today, no experience required. So they just put in their email, they can get more information. Here's another one where we have a timer, and it's counting down but each second. And it's going to I show them how to make $100 per day. And it's also talking about their region of the area that they live in, and they can enter in their email. Here's another one where we talk about how they can make over $100,000 a year. They just enter in their contact information. Here's one I talk about: a single dad of 2 cracked the code of online income and eliminated his debt. There's a lot of people who are single parents or their parents themselves, and they have some debt worries. And so this is one that tends to do well as well with a lot of people in the business opportunity internet marketing niche. Here's one where we have a picture of a computer, and they can download my free report on how to add 1,000 subscribers in just 30 days. Here's another design that's just a little bit different. It's kind of like a sunburst, I guess, if you will, and talking about 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. So we got this nice Get Instant Access button, and it's really, this converts quite well too because it's just so clean and nice. Here's one where I talk about how they can make $3,000, $5,000, $9,000 in commissions while they travel. So I'm talking about how I'm making money while I travel, because I have done that, and I do that, and how a lot of people are like, oh, if Reed can do it, well then I can do it, and so they want to sign up and get more information and learn how they can do that too. So I hope that kind of gives you an idea. I know I went through those really fast, but it kind of gives you an idea that a squeeze page doesn't have to be much. It just has to have an attention-grabbing headline, and it has to be able to collect that email address. I don't ask for name, I don't ask for phone number, I don't ask for a mailing address, I just ask for an email address, and then I give them a button that tells them to continue, basically. Get instant access, send me this freebie. I don't say submit or send me information. That tends to do well. Send more info. That works too. So what I want you to know is traffic equals oxygen. Without traffic, your business is going to die. It's really the lifeblood of your business. Now, you actually do know enough about internet marketing, and you can start making money online. The information that you've learned in the How to Build Your First List course and the information you're learning tonight, you're going to know how you can start making money online, and it's really just up to you. You just have to take action, and you don't need to buy any more products. Just start taking action. Invest the money that you would have spent in products and put that into advertising. That's what I do. I don't buy near as many products as I used to when I was starting out. Yeah, I still buy things, but I put the majority of my money into advertising, because that's where the real money is made. If you start buying advertising, building your email list, building a relationship with that list, you're going to make a lot more money. It's a lot easier to make money as a professional email sender versus a professional email reader. So I want you to take the transition with me from email reader to email sender, because the only button that makes money, the only one-click button that I know of that makes money on the internet is the send button. So you need to build that email list and build that relationship with them so you can click that send button, and then out comes money. It's really cool. I really consider my computers to be kind of my ATM machines. I send out an email, money comes out. It's so easy, it's so simple. I mean, a lot of people are like, wow, it's just like gambling, but you actually win, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of is. I'm really blessed and really thankful that I figured out how to do this, because I don't know what I'd be doing with my life. I guess I'd be working a dead-end job somewhere, just like most of my friends, people I went to school with and stuff like that, and it's that sounds really depressing. So I'm really grateful and really glad and feel really blessed that I'm able to not only do this but share this opportunity with others, because I personally feel that there is more opportunity out there, and I want to help more people get started and get going in their business so they can start achieving their dreams and they can start helping other people, because I feel the world has got plenty of room for people that can sell and market information and software and other products online. There's so much for people to learn, so much for people to be taught, so much to be sped up for people, and I think we're in a very exciting age, probably the most exciting age in history. We're still in the beginning of the information revolution, and it's really an information age, and it's just phenomenal what our minds can conceive and what we can achieve when we work together towards a good goal like this, and work towards finding our why. And why, the why for me is being able to spend time with my family and friends and being able to enjoy my life. I don't want to spend 100 hours a week working on something, slaving away like a lot of people do. I would much rather be able to work on my business when I want to, on the ideas I want to work on, but the rest of the time I can do things with my children, I can do things with my family, I can do things with my friends, and that's really what internet marketing is. I don't want it to take over your life. I want it to be kind of a vehicle for you to achieve freedom. So what I'm really asking you to do is invest your time, energy, and money into buying high quality traffic and sending it to your squeeze page so you can start building that list, start building a relationship with them, and start making money by hitting that send button. So where do you get traffic? Well, there's really 4 sources of traffic that I get the bulk of my income from. Number 1 is solo ads, and that's paying someone to send an email out to their list. So you might pay someone, say, $30 or so, and they'll send you 100 visitors to your website. They'll send out your email to their list of subscribers. They'll get paid up front, and then they send you traffic. There's Facebook ads. Now, if you've been on Facebook before, you've probably seen the ads, those little things on the side that have pictures, and they want you to click on them, and you go to a web page or you go to another Facebook page, and you learn more about something. Pay-per-click ads like Microsoft Bing, which serves Bing and Yahoo and a bunch of other sites. That's basically when you're searching Yahoo or Bing, you see an ad near the top or on the right-hand side, and you can click on those, and people pay for that because it's a great source of traffic. And then there's joint ventures. Now, how you found out about my product and how to build your first list, odds are you came to that page because of a JV partner. So I had a bunch of my friends promote that course, and they earned a commission. In fact, they earned 100% of the sales that they made went to them. So I didn't make money on having you come in. They made all the money on having you come in. Yes, I know the credit card statement shows that you paid me, but I immediately paid them out instantly. So I think that's really cool, and it's a great business lesson for you. I mean, we added over 1,000 customers to my list. It didn't really cost me anything, and people gladly promoted it. Now, if I would have done advertising, it would have taken a lot longer, and it would have cost a lot more money. So I think that's really cool. In fact, I made some money too, because I had they didn't get 100% on everything that was for sale. They got 100% on that front end offer. So the how to build your first list, they got 100% on that, and they got some of them got up to 100% on the other offers that were presented, but not everyone did. So I did make some money. So I think that's really cool, something to know. And now we're going to go into a little bit more on how you do solo ads. Now, what you're going to need to do, and I want you to take notes here because I'm going to show you how to do this, and then I want you to follow along when you get off this call. If you have a squeeze page, I want you to buy your first solo ad. You know, start driving some traffic, start building that list. So there's a site called Udemy. It's udimi.com. And basically, you create an account there, you load up your email swipe, and you start buying traffic. So how do you buy an ad? So let's say that we already have our swipe entered. If you don't have a swipe entered, you have to go over on this left-hand corner. It says My Settings, and that's where you enter it in. But let's skip that part and say we already do have that in. So here's what the main page looks like when you're logged into Udemy. Then you go and you click on Solo Mailings. There's this nice little drop-down box where you can select how much you want to pay per click. So you can pay as little as 17 cents per click. You can pay as much as over $1. So it's really cool. So I chose 33 cents to 37 cents on this example. Then I chose Heather because of a few things. One, Heather has this little gold badge, which means that she's had a lot of positive feedback from the solos she's sent, and that she sells a lot of solos. Here's her rating score of 100%. Here's her last like 5 solos she said, or that she sold. She got a thumbs up from people, and she's had 485 people like her traffic. So I just picked her because I know she's really popular and does a very good job. Now in this area, you have your email swipe, and you'd have your tracking link in here that Udemy puts in automatically for you to track each solo. On this little drop-down box here, you can select how many clicks you want. So I think she sells, excuse me, I think she sells up to 1,000 clicks at 36 cents per click. So that'd be $360. Well, I just chose 100 clicks, and then I would just click the buy button, and then she would be able to either accept or decline the offer, and then start sending traffic on Monday the 29th of September for this offer. Now, I know that's kind of a little excuse me, it's a little ways in the future, but there's sometimes you can find people that have solos available today or tomorrow. So they start driving the traffic after you've bought the solo. You're able to evaluate the traffic afterwards and see if it was a good investment or not. I'm going to put a cough drop in, so I'm sorry, but this is not working too well today. My apologies. So you can evaluate the traffic afterwards. You start small. Start buying small orders from different vendors and start tracking things. I want you to buy from vendors that have a track record and lots of positive reviews. And then you need to test and tweak your website. So start doing some split testing and seeing if if the squeeze page is converting and which solos are converting the best for you. Now, Facebook ads. You need a Facebook account. I highly recommend that you have a Facebook fan page, and you want to start off with something called conversion tracking ads first. Now, conversion tracking, basically they put a little pixel. It's a little tracking pixel. No one can see it, but they put it on your thank you page. So let's say someone goes to your squeeze page, they sign up, and then they get directed to a page where they can download something. On that page, or maybe it's a page where you have an offer that you're selling them something. On that page, the thank you page, you put this little tracking pixel on. It allows Facebook to know that from this specific ad, someone signed up. And so you know exactly how much you paid for each person who signed up to join your list through Facebook. And then you can test and tweak which ad is doing the best for you and which targeting is working the best for you. So I highly recommend that you do conversion tracking. A lot of people just do clicks to website or fan page likes or something like that, and it's a lot better to do conversion tracking ads. So here I am logged into a Facebook account of mine. You can kind of see the interface. Excuse me. You have the campaign names, if they're active or not, how many clicks you're getting, what you're paying, how many people you've reached, what you've spent today, total amount you've spent, and when you started the ad. So you click this green create ad button, then you click website conversions. They have all these different options, but you click website conversions. Then you enter in your website. So I put in www.readfloren.com/plugins. And then it's going to see if you have a little conversion tracking pixel installed. And if you don't, they give you instructions on how to do it. I've already sent some to this website, so I'm just going to skip ahead that step. They have training on how to do it. But you get this little code, you put it on your site, or you get your webmaster to do it, and then you're done. And they just verify that it's there. So it verified it was there. I click continue. Then you're going to start putting pictures. So I did browse library. You could either upload pictures of your own that you have rights to, or you could click browse library. Now, I went through and they have these stock images from Shutterstock that you can use. And so I just picked some images of people that looked like they were having a good time on the beach. Then I connected it up to my Facebook fan page. I put free WordPress plugins. These overlooked plugins are a must-have for any marketer serious about their business. Here's a picture of the people at the beach. There's this call to action button that says download that gets put in the ad. Then I scroll down a little bit. I changed my targeting to Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, and United States because that's where the bulk of my customers come from. Then I did age 35, and you can't see it on here, but there's a little box that says interests, and I just typed in the name Ryan Dice. So people that live in these 4 countries who are over the age of 35, because that's most of my clientele, who like one of my competitors. He's actually a mentor of mine, Ryan Dice. And then what you want to do is you create the ad. So you go down and you change it to optimize for clicks. It'll be defaulting to optimize for conversions. So I changed it to optimize for clicks. Then I changed it to manually set your maximum bid, and I just did a bid of 67 cents per click. Excuse me. Then I click place order, and they'll review the ad, and you'll start getting traffic within minutes or within a few hours. Then it'll do a little box that'll pop up, and it'll ask you if you want to create another ad. So I would do create similar ad, and the only thing I change on that ad is I'll change the targeting. So for the instance on this ad, I'm going to target Ryan Dice. On the next ad, I might target people who like Frank Kern. On the next ad, I might target people who like Russell Brunson. On the next ad, I might target people who like Mike Filsame. And each ad, I'm going to target an individual guru or an individual like big website or authority in the particular market I'm going after. And that way I can track my conversions and see, well, let's say for instance, maybe the people that resonate with Ryan convert really well to my list, but maybe the people who resonate with Frank Kern don't convert well. So I could cancel those ads, for instance, and that can save you money. It can lower your cost per acquisition of a customer. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So then what do? So you create a similar ad for each expert, like I said. Then you track your conversions. Then you pause or lower the bids on the ads that aren't converting for you, and you increase the bids on the ads that are working. Then you scale and ramp up your successful campaigns, and you pause any campaigns that aren't working. So that's really Facebook ads in like a 5-minute nutshell. Yeah, you know more about Facebook ads by just doing that and applying what I taught you than most people that are doing it. And this is what really works right now with Facebook ads. So you guys want to know how to do Bing pay-per-click? I'm logged in here on Bing, and then there's this box here that says Create Campaign. I do Create Campaign, Search and Content Campaign. Excuse me. I enter in the name of the campaign, how much I want to spend per day. The country I want to target is United States, and then I can do my ad text. So I would put in my headline, and I would put some text that convinces them to click, and then I put my website in, and then I start entering in my keywords. Now, for my keyword, I would do make money online. So you do make money online, and then you do make money online in brackets, make money online in quotes, and they'll give you these different options. You might have a bunch of other keywords, but one thing I would do is, let's say you have keywords that have the phrase make money online. I would put all the make money online keywords in one ad. Then another ad group, I would do online marketing as the keywords. Then another ad group could be internet marketing. Then another one could be list building. Then another one could be search engine optimization, and so on and so forth. That way your ads are a little more targeted and optimized to those specific keywords. And that's going to get you a better click-through rate, and it's going to make the ads cheaper. Now, Bing also has conversion tracking. You're going to have to look at their instructions on how to do that, but it's a very similar thing. You just put a little pixel on your page. You want to put the related keywords together like I mentioned. You want to use long tail keywords, so keywords that are 3 or 4 or 5 words in length. Don't just do something like internet marketing or money or things like that, because it's hard to get really targeted traffic that way. You know, if you did internet marketing for newbies, or internet marketing for grandparents, or internet marketing for college students, or internet marketing for realtors, things like that are long tail keywords. Now you want to boost your prices on the ads that are performing well. You do the same thing with Facebook ads, so it's very similar. You remove the keywords that are underperforming. So let's say you're paying, you know, $2, $3, $4 per conversion on a keyword. Get rid of it. You know, there's probably other keywords that you're maybe getting, you know, people for 50 cents or $1, and it's a lot easier, a lot faster to be able to monetize those keywords and start making your money back. You want to split test at least 2 different ad variations. It's really easy to create ads in Bing PPC. You know, one thing you could do is just change a word or two in your headline. I've noticed that there's been things where if I add like an S to the end of a word, like, let's see, like something like, boy, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. I guess this is part of why you don't take cold medicine before you hop on a seminar. But if you do like a word where it might be like works, because you know, this software works, for example, sounds better than, you know, the software. Well, that doesn't make any grammatical sense, but I know I have some examples, and I'll think of them later in the call. But basically, if you appended an S to some words, that can help. If you put things like free or other attention-grabbing words like you and stuff like that, that can get people to click on ads a little bit better. And then basically you rinse, repeat, and you scale your advertisements that are doing well. You might target some more countries, or you might add some more keywords that are related, or you might just create excuse me, I'm really sorry. I didn't think this would be such a bad cough tonight. Then you just kind of rinse and repeat and scale that up, so you start driving traffic to the ads that are doing really well. So how do you make these lists pay for themselves really quickly? You can promote affiliate products. So when someone signs up, excuse me, when someone signs up, you can send them right to an affiliate offer and start making sales that way. That means you don't have to create any products. You can almost always get instant approval for affiliate programs, especially things on sites like ClickBank. You just need a ClickBank account, and you can pretty much promote any information product in just about any niche market, so that's pretty cool. There's pay-per-lead offers, so there's things out there where people will pay you $1 or $2 for every person who enters in their email. So you have your page that people enter in their email. You send them to a page that says, hey, thanks for signing up. I'm going to email you your free gift. Just wait a second here, and I'm going to redirect you to another free offer that you can get. It's like a second after they get on that page, it takes them to another page where they can sign up for something that you get paid for, and you might be making, $1, $2, $3 per person who fills it out. You're usually going to get about half the people to fill that out, and that can easily pay for your advertising, or for a lot of your advertising, really quickly. Promoting affiliate contests, those leaderboards that I showed you in the beginning of the call, where I was placing on the leaderboards and winning prizes. I was promoting my own squeeze page, and then I redirected them to another person's offer, and that's how I'm placing in those leaderboards. So I'm sending traffic to my list, buying Facebook ads, I'm buying email advertisements. I'm doing a bunch of things to drive traffic to my offer, and then it gets redirected to them via the thank you page. You can put private label rights products into your sales funnel. So let's say someone signs up. Let's say you have a squeeze page, and it's all about getting, maybe it's on blogging, okay? And you're going to give them the 7 tips for how to set up a blog that gets indexed in the search engines, or something like that. It gets top rankings in the search engines. Then you might find some other blogging tutorials, or you might find some WordPress plugins, or even some SEO training that would be beneficial, and you put those as upsells in the funnel. And those are things, these private label right products, they're already created. You just put them in there, and you put your name on them, and you can pocket all the money, all the sales that you make. It's effectively you're licensing a product, but you get to keep all the money. And then the hardest thing is creating your own products, but that's where the most money is. If you get really good at creating products and creating funnels that go along with those products. And a funnel, I should probably go over that for those of you who don't know. So here's an example funnel. You give out something for free, maybe a free report on how to lose 10 pounds in a month, in 30 days, or something like that. They sign up for the free report, then you're going to take them to an offer that's maybe $7, and it's going to be maybe a diet guide. Maybe it's like a cheat sheet list of quick and easy meals that taste really good, that'll help you lose the weight in in the 30 days. And so that training you might sell for, say, $7. And a lot of the people that sign up for the free offer are going to buy that thing because it sounds like a really great idea. Then there might be, if they buy the $7 offer, there might be an upsell for something that's maybe $27. And that product might be, something on how to, well, let's say it's aimed, maybe it's aimed at women, so maybe it's like get a really cute butt, or get, lose the love handles, or something like that, lose the baby weight. Things like that would, it seems like that would appeal to a lot of female audiences. And so now you're basically on product number 2 that you're selling them. Then if they buy that, there might be some more training, and that might be just a more in-depth course, or maybe a more in-depth plan. It might be a real effective exercise program. Then you might have something that's even more expensive that they could buy after that, which might be $97 or $197 or $500, and it might be some sort of live training, or it might be a webinar series, or it might be some one-on-one consultation time, things like that. It just kind of depends on what your market is and what people want to buy. But this is how you make a lot more money off of something, is if you have multiple things to sell people and build a product funnel, because the vast majority of people are just going to sign up for the free thing or buy the low-end product. But approximately across the board, when someone buys a product, excuse me, if someone buys from you and they buy a product and you present them with another product to purchase, about 20% of those people are going to buy. So let's say you make 100 sales, you're going to get 20 of those people to buy. Of those 20 people, you might sell them another offer, and that would be what, 4 people who could buy. And then let's say those 4 people, you present them with an offer, one of them's going to buy. And so that's kind of how the math works. And so the same thing would go if you had 1,000 sales, 200 people are going to buy the next one, then 40 people, then 8 people, and so on and so forth. 10,000 sales. And you get the idea. You can make a lot of sales, and a lot of people can buy a lot of things, and you can make a lot more money. In fact, when I have these different upsells in place, it really doubles or triples the income of the product I'm selling, because I'm selling something that's so cheap usually that it's hard to make a lot of money off of a product launch, if you will, off of sending traffic to a campaign of yours, a product that you're selling. But if you have this thing called a product funnel in place, and you have these different upsells and downsells that people can buy, you can really double or triple your revenue or your sales from that product. And that's really what I highly encourage people to do. But don't start off with it. Start building a squeeze page and promote affiliate products, or promote pay-per-lead offers, or even put some private label rights products in your funnel. Whatever is easy for you. I would think the affiliate offers would be what I'd start with, just because it's simple and quick and easy. That's what I would start with, is get people on a squeeze page, redirect them to a related affiliate offer, because that's going to be your fastest way of starting to see a return on your investment. Now, I want to thank you guys for being on the call. I do have a product coming out probably in the next week or 2, maybe 3 weeks, depending, and it's going to be on how to find affiliate programs to promote for big profits, and this really ties in quite well with this How to Build Your First List product. If you want to get on that list and get notified of it, you can get on my early bird notification list, and that way you can get it at the best price, and you can get access to this product before your competition. So it's readfloren.com/early to get on that. You can get on that early bird list and find out how to find affiliate programs to promote for big profits. I also recommend that you get some training from Ryan Deiss. He's got a lot of email marketing training going on right now, and he's giving some great cheat sheets and video training and process maps on how to do effective email marketing. And you can get that stuff for free. It's at www.readfloren.com/Ryan. Ryan's one of my mentors. In fact, I've got some of his high-end coaching programs, and it's phenomenal stuff. He really knows what to do. This guy makes tens of millions of dollars online doing email marketing, and he's really the expert, if you will, on this. He's really the authority on digital marketing and online marketing. It's someone I really look up to. He's done a lot. I think his company in the last year and a half or 2 years or so, they've spent $15 million, well, at least $15 million, because this was a little while ago. This was in January when I heard this. They spent at least $15 million on advertising, just testing things to see what works out. That's a lot of money to spend on advertising just to see what works out. So it's really someone to learn from, really someone I admire. I consider him to be a great friend and great mentor. So hopefully you've learned something in this call, or you've learned something in my How to Build Your First List product. I really do apologize that I do have a nasty cough right now. But if you liked what you've heard and you learned something from this, I really appreciate it if you could just shoot me an email at readfloren.com or readfloren@gmail.com with a little testimonial or note what you liked about how to build your first list or what you liked about this presentation. That'd be wonderful, because I would love to feature you on future sales pages of mine, put your name in lights. I'd love to help more people out. I love to hearing the words of encouragement. It's great to know that the stuff I'm doing is having a positive impact on other people, because that's really what this is about. I'm in this business to help other people, help them achieve their dreams, help them quit their jobs, help them spend more time with their family, because that's what I feel is important. I feel people should be able to choose a life of freedom, choose a life that they want, have that time and geographic freedom and the money freedom to do the things that they desire and the things that they dream about. This is really a vehicle for that, if you will, and I would be honored and grateful to be able to help you on this journey, and I just want to be able here to serve you and make things easier for you. I'm going to give you a little bit of homework. If you haven't done this already, you need to create your squeeze page, drive some targeted traffic to it. It could be through Bing pay-per-click, it could be through Facebook ads, it could be through solo ads. Do any of those and start building that list, start building a relationship with them, and start promoting products to your list. Now, you're going to be surprised and really amazed at how much money there is when you click the send button versus being a professional email reader, because most of you right now are just reading emails all day long, dreaming about making money on the internet, thinking about, oh wow, it'd be so cool, it'd be so awesome to be able to make money on the internet, but you're just buying product after product after product, going deeper and deeper into debt. And that's not what I want you to do. I want you to take the money that you'd be investing in products and put it into advertising. You're going to see a major change in what happens in your business and your life. So that is your homework. Now, I'm going to open up the line here, and we're going to do a sales page critique. If you guys have a squeeze page or a squeeze page critique, there's this little box here that's Q&A. You can put that in here. It'll be the first one that gets put in is who we'll go with. So please don't do anything dirty or raunchy or anything, because other people will see it. So Elaine here asks, will we be given the replay? Yeah, as long as my recording turns out, yes. Willie asks, Reed, is Funnel Kit simple to use? Yeah, I thought it was simple. I created all those squeeze pages in probably a little over an hour or so. Granted, I had the templates from them. There's an upgrade offer in Funnel Kits. I can't remember how much it was, maybe $47 or something, and you could get a bunch of templates delivered to you every month. So you get like 5 or 10 templates a month. So I just took a couple months worth and put those in there to test. Yep, you'll get the replay as long as that works out. Keyword search tool for long tail keywords, from Christine here. You know, Google has their Google keyword tool. I think they still have that. So that's I think you could still use that service. You just would have to have a Google AdWords account, and they have an area where you can search for things. I also think that Bing might have one as well where you can find keywords. I really don't do a lot of long tail keyword searches. I apologize. Most of my traffic comes from JV partners, Facebook ads, and solo ads. The Bing stuff I just kind of do as a side thing. I don't do much of that. Joshua asks, how many subscribers would I need in order to have an income of $15,000 per month? Well, you know, that's a tough one to answer. You know, the general idea in internet marketing is people say you make around $1 per subscriber per month, and that varies. I mean, I've known people who've made, you know, pennies per subscriber per month because they've really hammered their list to death and don't give them any offers that are good. And I've known other people that make, you know, $10 to $20 per person on their list because they've cultivated that list and turned them into a tribe of customers who really like them. So that really depends. It also depends on the market you're in. It depends on what kind of things you're sending out to your list, what kind of relationship you build with your list, what kind of traffic you get. Now, there's definitely very high quality solos that you could buy that can help ease that up. There's also You could start doing your own products and services that can help with that. For instance, it's a lot easier to sell someone $1,000 product than it is to sell, $110 products. You have to find 100 people that are willing to part with $10. In order to make that, you only have to find one person who can part with $1,000. If you see what I'm getting at, if you start selling higher ticket products, and it doesn't even have to be your own products, it can be as an affiliate, you can make a lot more money that way. So how much should I expect to spend on solo ads to get all those subscribers? Well, it really depends. If you thought, let's say you wanted to build a list of 15,000 people, you might be spending about 15 grand or so to build that list. So that that's a hefty bit of change. Now, granted, you can start seeing a return on that, because let's say that you do have a squeeze page where they sign up to your list, and then you have a thank you page offer, and then it redirects them to something where you get paid per lead or per subscriber. You can recommend that they sign up for this other product, and you might be getting $1 or $2 per person who signs up. So let's say you're getting $2 per sign up. Let's say on average you're paying about $1 per person to join your list, and let's say half of those people sign up on the other thing that you're mentioning, and you're getting $2 there. So that way you'd be breaking even, because 1 out of every 2 would be signing up, and you get $2 per sign up. So that's a great way to kind of slowly ramp up your business and grow your business. So keep that in mind. Could making $15,000 per month be accomplished in 30 to 60 days with a budget of $400 a month to spend on solos? Unlikely, unless you're going to reinvest all the money that you make online into more solos. I think the $15K per month in 30 to 60 days is really unrealistic. I know there's other marketers that'll be like, oh yeah, of course you could do that, but I don't feel comfortable saying that for anyone on the call. I think that's very unusual. It would be very rare for anyone to be able to do that. What path do you recommend in order to get 15K per month in 60 days or less? Well, the 15K, if I needed to raise $15,000, because that's kind of what it sounds like, then maybe you need to make $15,000 or something, I would consider selling some stuff. I'd sell some stuff that I have in my house, or sell one of my cars, things like that, if I needed to raise some capital, just because it's I think it's very unrealistic for someone to just jump into a business and start making $15,000 per month. That's a fair amount of money. I think you can work your way up to that. I definitely feel that you could do that in the course of a year or two if you're really focused, and you focused on building your list, building a relationship with them, growing your business, and really reinvesting a percentage of your income. What I recommend people do is, let's say you're working a regular job, I say take a percentage of your income and put that into advertising, put that into building your email list, and take any profits that you make from your email list and put that into more advertising for your business, maybe some more training that's really specific to what you're doing. While you're building that list, you're going to start making sales and making some progress, where you're going to start earning commissions. You're going to start getting people on your email list. You're going to start getting some feedback from them. Then start making your own products. Start networking with other internet marketers. Start going to offline events. Things like that are really going to make a big change in your business. It's really going to make a big change in your life. It's really going to grow things and make things go a lot faster for you. So that's what I would recommend you do. Willie, yes, I'll look at a squeeze page and do a critique of that. So if someone wants to, in this Q&A box, if someone wants to put their thing in, we can go through one of them. And Musa asks, Reed, could you suggest best program option to give virtual assistants what to do lists and keep track of their work? What I've done with virtual assistants is I've had them just email me like their daily tasks that they did. So if they had a daily task of let's say their task was, research the market and write an article on whatever, or write a couple articles on something. I would have them do that. I would have them submit the articles to me and have them write a summary of, here's what I did, here's the problems I had, here's where I need help with, and here's where things are going well. They would just email that to me every day, and that would really help out. I'm going to look through some of the notes here on the left, and then we'll get to Willie's squeeze page here and just see if there's any other questions I need to hit before we do that. Okay, Christine asks, how do you find trustworthy solo ad providers? Well, there's a couple resources for that. I have a website called Solo Ad Directory, which I have not updated in a very long time. So I haven't updated in probably 2 or 3 years. But basically, I did kind of solo ad reviews, and I would talk about where I bought the traffic from, how much I paid, how many people went to my website, how many people signed up, things like that, and I would kind of give an overall review, and that Solo Ad Directory kind of gives you an idea. So soloaddirectory.com gives you an idea of some of the people out there that are trustworthy. The other site I recommend is that Udemy that I mentioned, udimi.com. Or Udemy, I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced, and they have kind of a feedback system similar to Amazon and similar to eBay, where people can leave positive or negative feedback. It's kind of a testimonial system, if you will, and that really helps you figure out who's good and who's bad. They also do a lot of tracking where you can see what countries they tend to send traffic from, how fast they send the traffic, things like that. They break down all the clicks you're getting so you can review the data later on. Let's see, is the webinar being recorded? Yes, I believe so. I've got 2 things recording it, so hopefully one of them will turn out. Copy of the screenshots. You know what I could do? I bet I could take the PowerPoint and do a PDF, and I'll give you guys access to that too. Okay, Dale asks, can you send people directly to a product or affiliate site, a money site from the ad instead of to a squeeze? Yes, you can, and I do that as well, but it's better to build an email list and then redirect them, because if you have someone on an email list, you can promote other products and services to them, and you have a much higher chance of earning a positive return on your investment. So that's a great way to make money back on the traffic you're buying. So Roy says Facebook is picky about sending people to money offers. Most solo ad vendors want you to direct their traffic to a probably free offer. Yeah, I guess they have been a little picky, but most of my ads get approved. It's very rare for me not to have an ad approved. Yeah, Bing ads, it's basically like Google. You know, if you're searching on Google or on Yahoo, it's just the ads that show up. Bing just does the ads for Yahoo and for Microsoft Bing. It's Microsoft search engine. It's called Bing. Yep, Funnel Kit is really easy. Thanks for adding your 2 cents there, Richard. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're welcome, Dale. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Yeah, thank you, Roy. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Musa. So, do you suggest using coupons for Google Ads? Yeah, if you have them, sure, why not? Google Ads are kind of hard to get. It's hard to get a squeeze page approved. Last I heard, I haven't done Google Ads since 2006. So it's been a long time since I've done Google Ads. I'll tell you a brief story here. I was doing a thing called AdSense arbitrage back then, and so I'm a 19-year-old, recent high school graduate. I'm putting these sites up that have a little bit of, content on them, and they have AdSense ads on them. Then I'm buying traffic from Google AdWords, sending it to the page, and making money off of the traffic. And then Google AdSense is the program that they use to have the ads on your website and you get paid for it. They shut me down, and so I was stuck with a big bill from Google AdWords, and eventually my credit card company ended up giving me my money back, but it was a big headache and a big hassle. And I mean, we were doing quite a bit of revenue because I was doing $30,000 a month just off Google AdSense as a teenager. So it was pretty cool to see what you could do there, and then to have that just taken away. And what really sucked about it is I had just bought a brand new car, and so I was like, oh no, when I got the letter from them saying that they were shutting things down. And basically they claimed that I was clicking on my own ads because I didn't see how anyone could have such a high click-through rate on the ads that they were doing. And I just had made really simple pages that kind of had the ads really blend in and just felt like natural navigation to people. So I guess it kind of left me with a bad taste in my mouth for doing Google AdWords. But that being said, you could definitely do Google AdWords and send it to a blog and have that blog have some sort of opt-in box kind of overlay. I've seen that before. And you can get coupons, so I know I get things because I have a HostGator account. I get something pretty much every month or every 2 months where I get an ad from Google AdWords saying HostGator and Google are partners, and you can get $100 coupons. So you can get that pretty often. It's pretty easy to find, or you can just do a search for Google AdWords coupon, and you can usually get $50 or $100. So you could start doing a Google ad. I think Bing does a coupon for maybe $50 or so for a first-time advertiser, and I think Facebook does one for $50 or $100 too. You just have to do a search for Facebook coupon or Bing coupon or Google AdWords coupon, things like that. Musa asks, what are your thoughts on using Fiverr for getting traffic? I don't recommend it overall. I think you're wasting your money. There are some SEO things that are decent on there that I have used myself. I can't think of the providers off the top of my head. There's people that have done other things. For instance, the transcript of this product was done by someone on Fiverr, and I'm sure if some of you have looked at it, you can probably see that there's a fair amount of mistakes in there. But it was kind of interesting to see how quickly and how easily and how cheaply you can get something outsourced on Fiverr to do a transcript. Because my mom and I, so I did a coaching program back in, it was probably 2007 or so, and I had this 8-week coaching program on joint ventures and joint venture partners, because I was a big joint venture broker back then, and I was connecting a lot of the big names up with each other. And so I did a training program on how to do that and how I started doing it, and taught people how to do that business. And so I did this 8-week, I think it was 9 weeks, because there's a bonus Q&A week, 9-week coaching program basically. And so each week we talked on the phone similar to this for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and recorded all of it. And then my mom and I transcribed it all. It is a tedious task. It takes forever to transcribe that information. And then not too long after that, I realized, I could just pay people to do that. So I started paying people $1 or so per finished minute. And so let's say you have a 60-minute call. Well, that ends up being $60 really quick. Or a 2-hour call, that's $120 pretty quick. And so that definitely adds up. So I figured, I'm going to see what someone on Fiverr could do. And so I think I had that whole transcript, and we're talking like a 2-hour program for $10, $15. So it was pretty interesting. Now, it's not perfect, I know that, but it's kind of nice that you could have something done that quickly and that cheaply. And yeah, there would be some fixing in there, but it would be a lot easier for someone to fix it. I've only had 2 people say anything about it. I had a friend tell me that there were some errors in the transcript, and then I had someone who wanted a refund because of the transcript. And we're talking out of over 1,100 people. So didn't seem to bother that many people. I guess they felt they got enough good content on there. So I just wanted to share. Now, obviously, if that was the only thing you're doing, the only thing in your product, you're going to have a lot of issues, and you're going to have to do some tweaking. But it was kind of a bonus thing, and I don't think very many people worried about it too much. So I'm not seeing any more questions there. I will be opening up the line after this, but I'm going to go to Willie here and look at his site. Internet cache from home.info. Cache from home.info. And I think he had some notes here. You would want to come up with, okay, so if we use Udemy, do we have to come up with our own email swipe to use for solo ad providers? I would come up with something that's just related to your squeeze page. I might give you some ideas when I get to your page here. And so you use sales funnel engine on the site, and you have funnel kits. Okay. Okay, well, there's a few things here. I like that it's above the fold, so I don't have to scroll down to click the download now button. I like that you're using a download now button with the mouse. That's cool. You don't need to ask your name. That usually hurts your conversions. Email's just fine. The thing that jumps out to me, this kind of blue border thing, I don't know if the color just looks weird on my computer or it just seems a little garish to me. There's something off about it. So I don't know what all Sales Funnel Engine can do for squeeze pages. I do know that for myself, just a headline and the email and a button to sign up tends to do better. Like, I feel like there's too much stuff on this page. Personally, I probably wouldn't be that enticed to sign up. So, and you should have some specifics if you were going to keep these bullets. So it might be 7 unique ways to drive targeted traffic to your internet business. How to get 1,763 people to visit your website and convert 56 leads to sales or something like that. How I used Facebook or Twitter or whatever to drive 375 visitors to my website. Things like that you'd want to change. More specifics, but really I would do something like well, let me read through this. Are you losing sales due to lack of traffic? Here are my secret traffic getting strategies. I would probably do something like get instant access to my 7 free traffic getting strategies that helped me get X number of subscribers last month. So get instant access to my 7 free traffic get free instant access to my 7 secret traffic getting strategies that helped me add over 1,793 visitors to my website last month. Something along those lines. And you'd want it to be a true number, but something along those lines that would be kind of catchy. Ask for that email address, get them to download. I'm just going to put in my information to see where this goes, see what happens. And of course you want to split test, because maybe your page does better than mine. If you have any conversion information, feel free to post it in there. I'm going to click download now to see where it goes. Alright, so you're redirecting me. So this is kind of a page I was talking about. So you have a page that's going to thank them and redirect them. Now, what I would do is on that page, I might have to do it again. On that page where it was that redirect and it was waiting, I would redirect them to an affiliate offer or an offer where I get paid per lead, because that's going to help you recoup your advertising. And then I would send an email to them that would send them to this page, and then they could download this product. I like how you have these recommendations here for these ClickBank products that can help you make some more money. You might want to change some spacing in here because it's kind of jumbled up together, it looks like on my end. So I would just put some line breaks in here to make that look a little nicer. I might even put some contact information. I don't always do that myself, but I know myself, like for instance on my on the thank you page for the how to build your first list product, I put my cell phone number. I've had a handful of people text me and a couple people call, but out of 1,100 people, I don't think that's too bad. And they really appreciated that I was so open and transparent and honest, and gave out my information. So I thought that was really interesting. I found that to be the case before. I've also had people who've called me up before and said, hey, are you promoting XYZ product, because I would really like to buy it, and it'll be like $1,000 or $2,000 course. I'm like, well, let me see if I can get an affiliate link for that. And I'll go get an affiliate link, send them the link via email. After a few minutes, they end up buying. It's the easiest sale I've ever made, and people do that. It's rare, but people do that. I've had people send me, like snail mail, postcards, and long, handwritten letters, and mailed them to me, mailed them to my address, and things like that. I think that's really interesting. It's really cool what you can do if you build a relationship with your audience and help people out. And it's really cool to see that. Alrighty. I'm going to open up the line here, and if there's any more questions, feel free. Otherwise, we'll be ending the call pretty soon. So you can either post them here in the chat or in the Q&A, or we will open up the line, and I should be able to hear you. So I'm going to unmute the line here. If you have like the TV or something running, you might want to just log off. But I'm going to unmute. Alright, I think the line's unmuted now, so I should be able to hear you guys. Does anyone have any questions right now about list building or marketing? I see Mike just posted something. What do you recommend for the local marketing side? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Do you mean like building a list in your local market, or promoting websites in your local market? Can you elaborate a little more? Okay, well, Mike does that. Is there anyone else that has a question? Feel free to ask.
Hey, Reed, how you doing? This is Willie Roberts.
Hey, Willie, how you doing?
I'm great, man. Enjoying the training and your course there on the list building. That's some good stuff, man.
Thank you.
I've got a question, and I'm pretty sure you answered it in the beginning of your video on the first list. How long have you been doing internet marketing, man? You got a lot of experience, sound like.
I started back in 1999, so I was 13. I'm 28 now, so I've been doing online stuff for 15 years.
So I take it you've never had a job.
I've never had a job, never applied for a job, never really written a resume, never applied for college. None of that stuff. I just kind of focused on business stuff, and yeah, it's treated me well over the years. It's been a big learning experience, and it's really I was blessed with wonderful parents who were very caring and understanding, and helped me get started, and were very patient with me. I made a deal with them when I graduated from school. Give me 4 years to make this work, and if I don't make it work, I'm going to go to college. And they didn't ask again. So that was that.
Congratulations, man! You got a fan for life here, man. I really appreciate what you're showing us tonight. Like a lot of them been saying in the chat. So many webinars they try to sell you crap, man. Anyway, feels good to have somebody that's actually giving you some really good value. Thanks, man.
Oh, thank you, Willie. I appreciate that. Alright, looks like Mike added something here. I build websites for the local market and live in a tourist town, and what would you recommend for building a list? Alright, so it kind of sounds, would the list be for yourself? Would it be for, are you building a list of tourists? Are you building a list of locals that want maybe deals on stuff in the area? Are you building a list of customers, I mean business owners who want your services? What kind of list are you building? I'll give you a few recommendations while you post that. If you're doing a list, for business owners in your area, you can do some really targeted Facebook ads where you can target people who say that they're a business owner or self-employed or CEO, or they're a realtor or a dentist or things like that on Facebook, and you can market your services that way and get them to contact you for a consultation. They could contact you for a free consultation. You'd send them to a page basically where they would enter in their contact details, and what they're struggling with, what they need help with, and if that person seems like a good fit for you, you can give them a call. So you'd ask them a few qualifying questions to see if it's someone that you could easily help. Maybe they don't have a website, or maybe they really need to get more traffic to their website, things like that. You would ask them some qualifying questions and ask them things like how much money they can spend, because there's people out there that don't want to spend any money on their business, and those people, obviously you don't want to waste your time trying to pitch them on your services. If you're trying to market to the locals, you can do ads, for instance, on Facebook, just targeted people who live in a certain zip code or a region of a zip code, and that can get locals who want special deals, or they want just some information about stuff in the area. If you're looking to get tourists, I would probably contact your Chamber of Commerce and find out where most of your tourists come from, and do the same thing with the Facebook ads, but either do Facebook ads targeted at people who live within, say, a 100-mile radius of your community, or people who come from certain towns. Like, for instance, I know a friend of mine lives in Ocean City, Maryland, and so a lot of people on the East Coast go there. So a lot of people from like New York, New Jersey, and things like that drive over to Ocean City in the summertime to be in that tourist town. So they might do some advertising in some of those communities. So you'd want to know where people are coming from that spend the money in town if you're building lists for that. So hopefully one of those helped you. But basically, I would focus on Facebook for building that, and you can really Facebook ads are so cool, because I didn't go into this, but Facebook ads allow you to target based off of even what kind of car someone drives, how much income they make, how old their kids are, if they have pets, what kind of things they buy. If it's someone that tends to buy a lot of allergy medicine, for instance, if it's someone that uses a gas loyalty card at their favorite gas station. There's all sorts of different things. If it's someone who shops at higher end stores like Macy's or Saks or something like that, it has that kind of information. It's really phenomenal what you can do with Facebook. You can target people based off their occupation, based off of where they went to college or school, based off of if they're married, if they're engaged, if they're recently single, if it's their birthday this week, all sorts of cool stuff. Willie asks, what's the quickest way to build a list just starting in today's market? Probably the easiest list to make if you're going to do like internet marketing or make money online would be to buy solo ads, because I can buy a solo ad right now, take me a few seconds, and buy one and start getting traffic right away, and I don't have to putz around with trying to get an ad approved or trying to get things going. I can just pay a solo ad provider $5, $10, $20, $30 and start getting traffic tonight or this week, and that's really cool. You can start doing traffic on paid programs, like Facebook or Bing, but it seems like that traffic seems harder to make work because there's so many people doing it that it's a little bit harder, a little bit more of a learning curve, if you will, to figure out how to drive targeted traffic that actually converts on your offer when you're doing Facebook or Bing. So I do recommend, if you're doing a list primarily in the make money online niche, do solo ads. And Roy mentions that JV giveaways are a great way to get started building your list. Yeah, I've done a lot of giveaways. In fact, the largest giveaway I ever did, we had around 50,000 people join in about a month. So they're a phenomenal way to do a list, but it's hard. It's hard to start out hosting a giveaway unless you already have some reputation in the marketplace. You're not gonna have that big of a launch unless you have a really big name. And participating in a giveaway, I'm going to explain what a giveaway is in case anyone doesn't know. A giveaway event, basically a bunch of marketers get together, they contribute one of their products for free, and then they all promote the same squeeze page, and the squeeze page will be like, go here to sign up for 10 free gifts, and all 10 of those marketers will promote that website with that one website that says they can sign up for the free gifts. Then people sign up on the thank you page. There's a listing of all 10 gifts. They can sign up for each gift that they want and just click to the gift, see the squeeze page, enter in their information. So someone could get on 10 lists that way if they wanted to sign up for the different products, or they could get on 3 lists or 2 lists or just the 1 list if they decide, well, I don't want to sign up for anything else. And so by hosting a giveaway, you're the one really winning, and it's a little bit harder to make giveaways work when you're just a contributor, but they do work. I know I've promoted some giveaways as a contributor, and I've gotten leads that way. I just feel your money and energy is better spent on paid advertising, doing solo ads, doing Facebook ads, doing Bing advertising. That being said, who knows? I might do another giveaway again this year or in the next few months. I don't know. I've got mixed feelings on it. I like doing them. They're fun to run. It's fun to kind of give back and help people start building their lists that way. I know there's been a lot of marketers who've contacted me and said, hey, I built my first list or got my first subscriber from one of your giveaway events and things like that. It's really cool to see them 60 days, 90 days, a year from now, a couple years from now, or from that point, and they're really, starting to make really good money. They start having their own products, and they do a product launch, and they start doing a lot of cool things. And it's just really, it was really cool to see that happen. Let's see. Dale says people can look at how other marketers market and swipe good emails that are sent to them and use as sample email. Yeah, you don't want to copy word for word, but you can definitely model. Excuse me. You can model the swipes that people use, and use them as inspiration. Yep, David does do a giveaway option where you can have him co-host. Thanks for mentioning that, Roy. Any other questions, either on the voice line or on the text chat? Anyone? All right, well, it kind of sounds like you guys are done. So what I want you to do is, get that squeeze page up, drive some traffic to it, and start building that list, start promoting stuff to that list. If you liked what you heard, either from this training or from the How to Build Your First List product, shoot me a testimonial. It's really quick. It'll only take you a minute or two. My email is reedflorene@gmail.com. The more people I get testimonials from, the easier it is for me to help train other people, because other people start seeing that you like the training, and more people sign up for training like this, and they're more interested in taking action and making a change in their life. And that's really what I'm about. I want to help you be able to spend more time with your loved ones, spend more time doing what you enjoy, have more free time, have more money coming in, and just not have the worries that are going on in your life. That's really what the plan is. If you want to get my How to Find Affiliate Programs to Promote for Big Profits, which is a great companion for this course, is actually Module 2 in my coaching program. So my $997 coaching program, that is the Module number 2. It's a great progression because it's built for people who got this How to Build Your First List, because that was Module 1. Module 2 is how to find these programs to promote for high profits. And to get on the early bird list for that, it's reedflorene.com/early. I mentioned Ryan Dice a few times in the call. He's really one of the top internet marketing and especially email marketing gurus out there. He's made lots of money online. He's helped a lot of people online. He really knows his stuff. It's reedflorene.com/Ryan, and you can get signed up for some free training from him. Like I said earlier, I've got high-end coaching programs of his, and they're really good. He knows his stuff really well. So I guess I'm just going to see if there's any other questions here that were written. Willie says, how important is market research? You really just want to pick a profitable niche. So there's kind of 4 really big markets. Helping people make money, health and fitness, any sort of like hobby, how to do things, or things that are kind of a pain element. So relationship type stuff. So it might be how to have a better marriage, how to have a better sex life, how to how to get your ex back, how to get most of it's relationship, I guess. How to improve your golf swing, how to train your dog, how to have a better, how to jump higher in basketball, how to train people to play baseball, how to invest in real estate, how to make money in the stock market. Things like that are really the hot markets for people. And oh, thanks guys, I really appreciate it. Thanks Christine for mentioning that. Yeah, I hope I get over this cold soon. It's no fun. And I appreciate the comments, everyone. Thank you guys so much. Take action on that homework I gave you. I'm just going to put that page up again. My email is readflorene@gmail.com. I'm just going to shoot that over on the little chat thing, so you should be able to click that if you need. Maybe it's not clickable, I'm not sure. And if you want to get on the early bird list, here's the link. That looks clickable, and if you want to get Ryan's free training, you can click on that. With that, I wish you guys the world of success. I'm here to help you. I want to see you succeed, and I thank you so much for your time. It was truly an honor to be here and to help you out, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, and take care. Good night.